In this video, you'll learn how to write a landing page for any service business. It doesn't matter if you're offering a copywriting service, an accounting service, or even a plumbing service. You can use these lessons in this video to create a service page that turns your visitors into leads and clients. Hi, I'm Jesse. I've been a copywriter for 20 years, and in that time, I've discovered there are 8 essential elements to a successful service page, no matter the industry or niche. And in this video, I'll share the 8 important sections of a successful service page, copywriting tips and best practices for writing each section, plus real-world examples from different industries. Ready to get started? Let's dive in. A service page is a landing page that promotes one specific service. If a business offers more than one service, they would ideally have a separate landing page for each of those services. Let me give you an example. This is all of the different services offered by the accounting tool called FreshBooks. They're a website. They appeal to lots of different audiences and they offer different services. So what they've got here is a separate page for each of the audiences that they appeal to. These could also be completely different services. So we've got for freelancers, for self-employed professionals, businesses with contractors, and so on, all the different services. So have a separate individual landing page for each of these services and for each of the target audiences they're hoping to work with. Here's an example of that individual service page for freelancers that we can see here. That's a long landing page if we were to scroll down. Now, before you start writing the service page, it's really important that you do your research. In fact, research is the most important step. That's because you want to understand your target audience, the language they use when describing their problems, their challenges, and also their motivations and desires, because you'll be using all of that all-important research into the target audience in the copy that you write on the service page. You also want to understand everything about the service that is being sold. You need to understand the benefits, what makes it unique and different, how it works. So it's important to do this research before you start writing. Now let's start with the first key section of a services page called above the fold. And as you can see in this diagram here, above the fold is the first impression. When we land on a services page, in fact, any web page is what we see before we start scrolling down the page. Now, on this page, it's super important because this is where visitors decide to stay or leave the page. So we need to communicate the value of this page immediately in that all-important above the fold section. I'm going to share with you some examples of this section and the key ingredients, the words that we want to use in this section to grab attention and interest so that people don't click that back button or leave the page. So here's an example of a service page and the above the fold section of that page, so the top section. We've got the all-important headline, and that reads, "Get paid faster and claim lost income with MYNT medical billing services." So that's a headline. Now, the template that they're using to write the headline starts with the benefit, get paid faster and claim lost income. So when you know what the benefits are of the service, you can start the headline with those benefits. Get XYZ benefits, right? And then you end with, and then you talk about the name of the service with MYNT medical billing services. We know that's a service, right? In order to get those benefits, you use this service. The subheadline talks about the problems that this service solves. So tired of tedious patient billing, filing insurance claims and chasing payments. We know those are the problems that the audience are experiencing. And then we end with, in the second part of the subheading, we can handle your billing tasks quickly, easily and affordably, right? And that's the 3 different benefits that this service provides, that they can handle those tasks quickly, easily, and affordably. And then we've got the call to action button. Now, on the call to action, there's 2 call to action buttons. There's learn more. And if they click learn more, we'll take them further down the page. It will automatically take the visitor further down the page so they can read more about the service. They can learn more. Or if they're ready to sign up now, if they've read this above the fold section, they think, sign me up. That sounds great. They can click sign up now. And that will take them down to the pricing page or the pricing section of this page so they can learn more. Here's another example from a physiotherapist clinic, right? So a local business, and their headline is similar to the other headline. It reads, prevent injury and reduce pain with custom orthotics. And then we have, do your feet flatten out, roll or arch too much when walking? So they're talking about the problems that the audience are going through. Are you suffering with foot, leg, knee, or hip pain? Another problem. And then they talk about the service, right, that they offer and the benefits of that service in the rest of the subheading here. And then they've got the call to action button, book online. You can just book your appointment online, and that's their call to action. So another great example of an above the fold section. Moving on, let's talk about the second most important section of a service page, a service landing page, and that's the problems. So you want to describe the problems that your customers or clients are going through. These are the same problems that the service solves. And by doing this, by describing their problems better than the customer or client could describe them themselves, we create empathy, trust, and understanding, right? So super important. Here's an example from my friend's business. They're called Automation Agency, and they do this really in a clever way with a before and then an after kind of graphic here. So your business is in the middle. So that's the client. And the old way is they would need to hire all of these different individual contractors or employees, which would mean so much monthly expenses and wasted time. If you were to hire, unreliable freelancers, a web developer, a graphic designer, automation consultant, all of this would cost you time and money. You need to hire and manage all those people. Or you could do the new way, which is what they offer, an all-in-one solution to automate and scale your business, Automation Agency, and you can just submit unlimited tasks by just paying for one monthly fee. You get access to all of these people, one monthly fee, and it's easy and simple and pain-free. So a great visual way of explaining, hey, these are all the problems, and this is the new way, our solution. It's a really interesting way of doing it there. Or you can just write copy instead of using a graphic like that. So again, going back to the physiotherapy clinic, this is the problem section, which is directly underneath the above the fold section. And it reads, have you been struggling with persistent pain? So in this problem section, you start with a big bold heading that talks about the number one problem that they're going through. And for this example, it's persistent pain. And then they go into more detail, similar to the PAS formula, the pain, agitation, and solution formula, which I've talked about in other videos. And this is where you talk about all of the pain or problems that they're going through, right? And then at the end, you can talk about the business as being the solution to these problems. The next important section is the features and benefits section. And this comes immediately underneath the problems section. Now, your potential clients are asking, what's included in this service and how does it benefit me, right? So they know they're going to be sold to, and they're wondering, well, what's included? What do I get? And how does it benefit me, this service that you're offering? So you want to share the features and benefits of the service. And that's because people care more about the benefits than the features, right? So it's important to mention, what do I get? Like, what are the actual practical features of this service? But you also want to talk about how each of those features benefits a client, because that's really what they care about. Another example from our physio clinic, this reads, Reformer Pilates, build a better you, right? So they're talking about the name of this service, which is Reformer Pilates, and then build a better you is the benefit. So starting with the name of the service and then the main benefit, which is build a better you. And then they go, each of these bullet points, if you read them, you feel good, get fit, and become more healthy in a sustainable way. That's a benefit, right? Practice valuable techniques for calming your mind and body to reduce stress and anxiety. So the valuable techniques is the feature, and then calming your mind and body to reduce stress and anxiety is the benefit. So as you can see, each of these bullet points have been written with both the feature and the benefit, knowing that that's what the potential clients really care about. Here's another example from my own service, which is a copywriting service. So I talk about all of the different benefits of this service. Things like fast turnaround times, unlimited revisions, high quality content, dedicated support, content ideas and keyword research. Now, these are all of the different features, like you can get unlimited revisions for 7 days, you get dedicated support, but then the copy, the paragraph underneath each of these headings, right, which are all the separate benefits and features, talks about the real benefits to the client, right? So reading this, they get a sense of what they get, the features, but also how each of these features benefits them. The next important section that you want to include on a service page is the how it works section. And that's because most clients want to know how you deliver the service. If I sign up, what happens next is what they want to know. So you want to summarize how it works, how you or the business you're writing for delivers a service in a few simple steps. So we don't overwhelm them with 101 steps. I want to summarize them into, typically like 3 to even maybe 6 at the most steps of how the service works. And here's an example from my own business, which is offering copywriting and content writing services. So step number 1 is sign up. So we've summarized that into a short heading. Step number 1, sign up. So we make it seem easy for them to sign up and get started. We then match them with a perfect writer, and then they've got 7 days to request unlimited revisions after they review it, and then we'll make any changes that they want. So as you can see, whatever service you're writing about, whether it's your own service or your client's services, another business, you want to summarize how that service is delivered in a number of simple steps to make it seem easy for the client to get started. Number 5 section of the service page is why choose us. Now, did you know that 57% of shoppers, of potential clients, visited 5 different brand sites before purchasing? And that means if you're a copywriter or a business owner, you're not the only game in town, not the only provider in town. Your potential client might have 5 different websites open, be comparing them all at the same time before they sign up to the one that they choose. So it's important that you provide unique reasons why potential clients should choose you over the overwhelming number of competitors online that they could choose from. So how do we do that? How do we answer that question? Well, here's some examples. Again, going back to my own business, Copywriting Crew, I recommend having a heading that says, why choose business name, ? Or why choose us, ? And then you have each of the individual reasons summarized with its own heading, like we have experienced blog writers, we have fast turnaround, SEO keywords, and dedicated support. And then we go into detail with the paragraphs as well. Again, making sure that not only are these unique reasons, but they're also reasons that are benefiting to the clients, right? It's important that you do that. The next important section that you want to include on your service page is the testimonials section. Now, testimonials, as you might be aware, are a form of social proof. And why are testimonials important to include? Well, 92% of customers read online reviews before making a buying decision. And 62% of more revenue was generated from businesses that used testimonials. So they're really, really effective. And we want to be believable and credible in the testimonials we use. That's why they're so effective, because they show that other people say that our service is great, not that just we say our service is great. If we're the only one saying our service is great, it's not really believable. It's when other people vouch for us, when they recommend or endorse us, that makes it that much more believable. So here's an example again from Automation Agency, which is a service I mentioned earlier. We can see that this has the person's name who's providing the testimonial and their own company name, so we know they're a real person. A specific results-focused testimonial on how this company, Automation Agency, makes her life easier. And then we can click through to read even more customer testimonials. But on this particular service page, there was like 2 or 3 testimonials like this one that were credible and believable and talked about benefits, and they're going to be really effective in convincing other people to sign up for this service. The next section you want to include on a service page are the FAQs, the frequently asked questions. Now, why is it important to do this? Because this section helps answer questions and also overcome objections, right? So people might have scrolled quickly down the service page. They might not have read the whole page. And at the FAQ section, you can have them frequently asked questions about this service and your answers, right? Some of those could be objections as well that people might have. It also shows transparency. When we, have all of the FAQs, we're willing to answer even the tough questions about this service. And by doing that, we build trust with our audience. It also reduces customer support questions, right? People emailing you questions that you can just answer on the service page. It's going to reduce the number of people that email you with those questions. The Automation Agency frequently asked questions page, they call it common questions. And then they've actually expanded and they have all of the questions and the answers here. And then they say, if you want, if you have a question that isn't answered here, do get in touch and we'll be happy to answer it. We also have links to other pages where you can get even more information. So a really great way of including the FAQ section on their service page. Now, the final section of the service page is what I call the final call to action. This is at the very bottom of the service page because we know that, a lot of people will just quickly skim and scroll down the page until they can't scroll any further. And that's a great opportunity to repeat your call to action, which is the action you want people to take, which is often getting in touch or contacting you or signing up straight away. That's what we often see on service pages. So it's located at the bottom of the page. It's actually the second most visited part of your page. The first most visited part is the above the fold section because that's that great first impression. But the second is right at the bottom, as I mentioned, a great opportunity to present your call to action again. And here's an example from, again, my own services page over at Copywriting Crew. And it reads, ready to get better results from your email campaigns. And this particular service page is promoting our email copywriting service. So that's a relevant question to ask in this bottom section of the service page. It says, fill out a form below to get an instant quote. If people want to find out how much is it going to cost to hire us to write their email campaign, they can then enter their name, their email, and click get a quote, and we'll send that email over to them. If you enjoyed this video, then I'm sure you'll enjoy the many full-length copywriting courses inside Copy Academy. Copy Academy is a private community where you can learn copywriting, share your work, and get valuable feedback from other copywriters. For all the details, simply go to startcopywriting.com/Copy Academy or click on the link in the description below this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.